Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing some food prepping and maybe some bulk cooking as well. No, not maybe, I am going to be doing some bulk cooking because I will be making a pea and ham soup. That's one of the meals that I will be making, and yeah, so I'm going to cook quite a few meals. The reason is because I've got nothing at the moment, and also I'm going up to Geelong on Sunday for a couple of nights because my parents are here from Tasmania. Well, they will be on Sunday, and also I've got pet sitting, and yeah, I just won't have time otherwise, and I just probably won't feel like it, which more than likely I won't feel like doing anything. So yeah, I am preparing for next week. Well, yeah, meal prepping for next week, and then when next week comes I can just take a meal out of the freezer, or maybe I might prepare some ingredients and have it in a Ziploc bag. We'll put it in a Ziploc bag and then in the freezer, and that can be a sort of dump meal. I've seen them on TikTok, and so I'm going to try it myself. Anyway, so yeah, First I'm going to do the pea and ham soup. So these are the ingredients for my pea and ham soup. And I am not going to bother soaking the peas because I'm just going to put them in the slow cooker here. And I think that does it anyway, because I've done it before and it's been fine. And also because I don't have much space, so yeah, I've got to do what I can. And also because I am preparing other meals as well, so I can just, well, not just chuck everything in there. I've got to chop these up, obviously, but you see what I mean. It's very little preparation, so to speak. So, yeah, first of all, I'm going to start by putting in the peas and then chopping up the potato, carrot and celery and just chucking them in, and also the ham hock as well, and the bones. So yeah. So I have that on low, and I'm going to leave it on low for about 6 to 8 hours. And I almost forgot the onion because I didn't need to buy any. This has been in the freezer since March, so I've just put a bit in there now, and I can use some of that for other meals. The pea and ham soup has been on for about 2 hours now. This is how it's looking. So there's still a long way to go, but I will get there, and I'm happy with it. And now I'm going to make the chicken noodle soup, and here are all of my ingredients which I'll need to make it with. So I've just got the onion and garlic in there now, and that needs to cook for 3 minutes. So while I'm waiting for that, I am going to get started on the potato, zucchini, carrot and celery and chop those up. Going to peel the potatoes. I didn't bother peeling them for the pea and ham soup, but I am going to peel them for this one. So I just added the chicken stock, and now I have to let that simmer for 15 minutes. So I'm going to put the timer on for 15 minutes and maybe tidy up a bit. And thank God there's not much to clean or tidy up. And this is why I'm doing the chicken noodle soup now, because when I do the shepherd's pie, it's going to be messier. Actually, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to make the base for both the shepherd's pie and the Bolognese. So because I'm going to put the same ingredients and then just divide it into 2, and one base for the shepherd's pie and use one base for the Bolognese. But I think it's better to do it this way because there will be more mess to clean up when I do that. So yeah, think this has been on for about 2 minutes. Let's see, almost. So 1.5 minutes. But yeah, I will. Well, I don't think I won't wash up, but I'll just rinse everything off because I'll be using it later on anyway. So now the chicken and hokkien noodles are in, and I need to cover that for about 8 to 10 minutes, and now I'm pretty much just relax and do nothing and tidy up a bit. But I've washed the chopping board because I've been chopping chicken on that, and that's for chicken, and also the knife and fork which I used to chop it with as well. Just moved this pot over here to make room, but anyway, that's it. So I'm going to just do that, relax and do nothing until this is ready. Oh, I will put the timer on for 10 minutes. Oh yes, it is. It is on for 10 minutes. That was the recipe that I was following to make this chicken noodle soup. Now I'm going to make the Bolognese sauce and shepherd's pie. And here are all of my ingredients. So these are all the ingredients that I need. before, I'm going to take half of it out, and I think I'm going to take half of it out and save that for the Bolognese sauce, because I've decided I want to do the shepherd's pie today, because I want to use the potatoes up. So, and I'm doubling the ingredients too. And so I've got 4 garlic cloves, some salt and pepper, vegetable oil, and I'm also adding in some zucchini as well. The recipe that I'm using is from recipes. I don't think it says zucchini. No, it doesn't. But I am adding it in because I like it. Celery, so I've got 4 celery sticks there, and that should be enough. So 2 carrots, and I'm also adding in some tomatoes as well. I think they will be enough. Because spaghetti, I am making a spaghetti bolognese, but the bolognese sauce will have tomato in it anyway. Onion, and I'm also adding in mushrooms, and got the extra lean beef mince here, which is 500 grams. I'm going to use a kilo and substitute 500 grams of beef mince for 1 can of lentils. I am happy with that now, as the vegetables have softened up a bit. Now I'll add the meat and the lentils. So I just added the beef mince and the lentils, and I'm going to break it up as I go. And this is the last step before I take half of it out for the bolognese sauce. Or actually I could, I'll do the cottage pie tonight. Might as well, and get some of those potatoes used up, so I don't have to do it next week. But anyway, this is a 2-step process. Well, for if I'm doing a bolognese as well, otherwise I can just continue with the rest of the ingredients and the steps. But so I'll probably do this for about 5 minutes, or until all of the meat has browned, and then take it out. Here are the rest of the ingredients for the cottage pie. So I have 1/4 cup of red wine. It did call for 1/2 cup, but It might be too strong if I add half a cup, so I'm just adding 1/4 of a cup. 2 cups of beef stock, and I'm just waiting for that to dissolve. 1/4 of a cup of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 1/4 of a cup of plain flour, and I am going to add those all in now. So it is now ready to go in the oven. I've just put a bit of mozzarella cheese on top and a bit of butter, and also sprayed it with some olive oil, and that will go into the oven now for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes is up, and this is the result, and I am very happy with it, but I don't think I'll have any tonight. I'll put it in containers and have it another night, I think, and I can put them in the freezer. And also, this pea and ham soup has been on for 8 hours now. This is how it's looking. I'm gonna leave that for a bit longer. Hi everyone, it is the next day. I'm not going to do as much cooking as I did yesterday, because yesterday I have been cooking all day and ended up with a headache and a sore back. But what I am going to do is cook everything in the one pot, so it's similar vegetables to what it was yesterday, but I am throwing a couple of more things in there, and you'll see in a minute what I am going to put in. So the idea is I cook the vegetables in the one pot and then take half of them out, and then add in beef mince and lentils, and I'm just going to do that and then take it out and divide it into 2. So like one's going to be for a shepherd's pie and the other for a Bolognese sauce. I can make spaghetti bolognese or lasagna. Okay, so here are my ingredients here, and like I said, much the same as yesterday, but what I am going to add is some broccoli. I think that much would be plenty, and a bit of kale slaw. So I really would like to use this up. It's the 24th now, and that has to be used by the 28th. I'm not going to use it all, so, but I'll probably use about half of it. And yeah, so that is what I am using, but you can use any vegetables that you like, because I know not everyone likes the same vegetables. Like, for example, I don't like peas, but if you make this and you like peas, you can add peas to it, or corn if you want to. You can add anything you like, but this is what I am going to add today. And so I'm going to chop it all up and put it in here. Oh, and I am going to add garlic as well, because I've got some in the freezer that I would like to use up, but I forgot to get them out, so I am going to get them out. And I think about 4 garlic cloves will be plenty. Okay, so I've chopped everything up and put the onion and garlic in here, and the rest of the vegetables in here. Okay, so that's probably been in there for about 5 minutes now, and I am happy with it. It might seem a little undercooked, but I think it's better for it to be undercooked than overcooked, because most of the dishes I will be adding to it, this is going to be a side to multiple dishes which I plan to have, and you can add it to any dish that you like. I will be cooking it again, or reheating it. Well, reheating it before adding it to any dish. So I've just added in my beef mince, and I've got my lentils here which I drained. I mashed them with a potato masher yesterday, but I'm not going to bother today because I'm thinking it would taste delicious anyway, and I don't want to create more washing up. I've got this much washing up to do already, so it's not as much as yesterday, but I really want to do as less washing up as possible. Also got some leftover pea and ham soup from last night, so yeah, that's why as well, because I still have to wash this. But anyway, now I am going to start breaking up the mince. Okay, so I have 6 portions here. So the mixed vegetables I've divided up into 2, and with the meat and the lentils I've divided that up into 4. I think I might put these 2 in the fridge, but the beef is going to go in the freezer so I can use it at a later date. It has been over a week and I'm back home from Geelong, and I really enjoyed my time in Geelong, seeing my family and catching up with them, and I finished my pet sitting today, which I really enjoyed as well. I always do, but I am going to leave it there for now because this video is probably about half an hour long already. But if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.